Welcome back to Battleground 21. That was probably one of the best war rooms we've ever had. I won't say who won, but you know.
Yeah, y'all saw it.
Y'all saw it. Come
Okay.
on. Let's be for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this is our wrap-up question.
Time to bring things down. Cool it off a little bit.
Yeah. Your favorite comic book character?
You might want to go first because I got a long list.
Yeah, I see you pondering over
Yeah,
there.
it's
You know, okay, in all fairness, give me one or two.
Alright, out of all of them, the classics are always, like Batman and The Flash for me when it comes to like the big heroes. But the big heroes are always kind of
Mainstream.
yeah. When you go underground, you look at some of the other stuff. Some of the ones for me is Jesse Custer from the Preacher books,
Right.
which is great.
What publisher?
Oh man, it's a DC offshot, but I don't know if it's Vertigo or Wildstorm. But it is some from DC.
Okay.
And then there's not so much one character, but a group of characters called the Endless that came from the Sandman books by Neil Gaiman, which was great. And all those characters had so much depth, and they had depth, power, omniscience, but they also had a bit of frailty, and they actually had emotions.
Right.
But in all reality, you can't really pick a favorite character like Batman or the Flash because they have so many different writers over the years. If like the most recent Flash that just passed, Wally West, he was great if he was written right. There was a guy named Jeff Johns, and he wrote Flash for a long time, and oh my God, he was great. Flash was actually a character again. But if you give him to like someone who's writing JLA and he's just an off character, then he's your average rookie and no one cares about him.
Right.
So that's why it's hard to pick one of those characters. Because then you just kind of base them off their powers and not so much that. You kind of really have to pick a character that has one writer for the entire series. Yeah, that's why I would probably either pick the Endless or Jesse Custer.
Right. Easily, Iceman. Iceman has always been my favorite. I mean, it's a guy who manipulates ice. I mean, come on. You can change the molecules in the air to ice. I mean, how cool is that? He can put a body of ice on him and walk around and kill people. I mean, come on, he's Iceman. The ice slide, he can throw out the shards, he throws the Hulk. Who freezes the Hulk? Everybody knows
That's been big.
the madder the Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. He throws the Hulk. They transform him from the city to Antarctica. Come on.
Right. One of the coolest things about Iceman is in the Onslaught. I don't know if anybody remember that.
I do remember Onslaught.
He detected